Hey Libra, this is Perrymoretarot's daily reading for October 25th, 2022. This is for Libra. Last shuffle coming up for Libra here. Let's see what we've got. Now we have increase and we have optimism. Now that is a lovely energy to have. But Libra, this is going to be a very busy energy because the cycle of increase is anything but calm and peaceful. Of course, sometimes it can be an increase of peace, but they're showing that there's an increase and what's needed is a certain kind of mentality. So if they need for you to be optimistic, then that would be something where there's so much going on that you may feel dismayed. You may feel like, oh my gosh, because sometimes optimism is great, right? But look at this imagery. She's standing in front of a beautiful field, right? A beautiful valley with all this lush green. But look at all the fruits that are growing on this tree. How is she going to be able to pick all of this stuff? Like, so you have to be optimistic. Like, you know what? I can make grape juice. I can make I can take pears down. I can make apple pie. I can do all this stuff. So there may be an increase in bounty, an increase in abundance. And although abundance is a wonderful thing, sometimes, I mean, with great abundance and great power is great responsibility. And so they're telling you there's an increase of things coming your way, new opportunities. Things are growing around you, Libra. Things are beautiful. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The optimism is that, you know, just as bad as it was before, and not necessarily that it could have been bad, but maybe you had very little and you got used to that, and now you're going to have a lot. Right? So there may be a lot going on. I don't see problems as much as I see an increase in bounty and success, which may be overwhelming. And so they're telling you to have a lot of optimism, to know that things are changing for you. The tables are turning in the most auspicious, the most like prosperous way. So this is very, very lovely. Let's see what we've got going on here. We have 8 of Pentacles and we have 5 of Pentacles. Woo, I did see something like that. So this does look like where you were at one point had very little. It's now changing for you. But what I'm seeing is the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles here. So this would be an increase of as well. What I would say this, when you're going in a direction, especially when you're following the Chariot is usually an energy of like, this is your chance. You've got to jump in. And I say that because of Ace of Pentacles. This is your chance. Go. And as you're going, what may fall away are the people, places, and things that you got used to, right? Like when you have very little, you get used to having very little, right? You have your haunts, you have your places, you have your things where you can get resources and all that great stuff. But there's an opportunity coming up where, especially if this is work, you may be getting some sort of a raise or something like that. And what would end up happening is that you may not be able or have time to deal with the same people, the same situations, the same places. So that will fall away. You may find yourself alone, and that would require optimism here. So I'm seeing something where, I mean, it's like wherever you're going, some people won't fit on this chariot. Some things will not fit on this chariot. You're going to have to let some things go. That's an increased energy. So there's an increase of bounty, but there's also some sort of loss attached to it. So we have optimism, strength, and Wheel of Fortune. And this would tell me that you have to be very, very, what's the word? This cannot be something you're wavering on, like your thoughts. You cannot allow yourself to think negatively at any point in time throughout this process or this day. Even if you find that there's this energy that's coming in that, what is it called? Love where you are, for soon you'll be somewhere else kind of energy. So this is like, it may be difficult because it's like there's always pros and cons to this, right? And so that energy would be a manifestation energy. So like you may have asked for a certain thing, like how, you know, some people ask for fame, they want fame. And they're like, yes, I can't wait, I want to be famous. So this would be an energy of somebody coming up in some way, right? But, and so your life is going to change. Now, before you were anonymous, you could go to the grocery store, you could go to the gas station, you could go wherever. And no one knows who you are, Libra, you know? So you enjoy a certain sense of anonymity, right? But then you become rich, you become famous, and now no matter what you do, you can't go anywhere because people are clamoring for you. You can't even park your car. Someone's going to try to break in to touch something that Libra has. So there's something here where they're saying enjoy your life now. The things are going to change in a big, big, big way. Now, I mean, strength here with the Wheel of Fortune. Be optimistic about this huge change you're about to go through, because it's something that's going to bring you up. But also, too, a lot comes with that. Like how, you know how like you would, like I say, you move up, you leave your old home, say you have a little 3-bedroom house and it's small and it's not, you know, it's your thing, it's your jam. Then you have to eventually, you're gonna, because this is even an energy of like winning the lottery or something here. And so you may go up to like a, you know, mansion. Now your house is so big that you don't know who's opening the basement door. So you have to end up having so much more security. You know, someone has to be in the home, the cleaning alone, right? So they're talking about that. They're talking about how this is going to be a different change, but it's also a loss. At some point, it's going to be a loss, a little. You know, it's a gain, a huge gain, but you lose some things in the process. You have planning and action with 6 of Wands and 2 of Cups. Man, I'm telling you, Libra, I think I want to be a Libra. Like, I think I have Libra somewhere in my chart. If not, I know a Libra, and maybe they'll rub off on me a little bit. Because this is beautiful. Planning and action. This may be involving you and another person. Planning for the success that you already know. This is sure success that you're gonna have, and especially if you are working with someone. If you're this also could be like planning and taking action in some way to like be in the spotlight, right? You and your spouse getting ready to accept some kind of reward or award or something here. So this is like planning the whole thing out, but successful planning. Just know that whatever you try to undertake is going to be stamped with the approval of spirit, like you're going to get success. Just know that, right? Especially if you're planning with another person or for another person. That's definitely there. You have deserving with 3 of Cups and the Emperor. You deserve, okay, so listen, like I said, you could be being promoted, all right, or your business is taking off. Now, if that's the case, you deserve to celebrate that win. And that's what this says here. Your mind is going, I deserve to celebrate this. Like, let's go, let's do this. And because it seems as though you are right where you're supposed to be, Libra, I'm telling you, this is for a Libra that probably never thought they would make it, and they're making it. It's coming up, it has come up, or it will very, very soon. So we're talking about whatever you undertake today. So say today is not the day that all this happens. Whatever you're doing today, you're planning for success. Whatever you're putting forth. If you're starting a business or you're planning to be promoted, you're like, I'm going to work really hard and get that bonus. You're going to get it. Not only are you going to get it, but you're going to be able to celebrate. You think this and you're going, I deserve to celebrate. Well, guess what? Here you go. You're planning it for a successful coming together, successful evening, successful something where you're going to be out in the town in some way with this energy. Now we have optimism here once again with Wheel of Fortune and Strength. Libra, this is like the best reading I have done today. I love it because of the aspect of coming up in some way. But the problem is here is that golly, it's like you're just going to be alone. You may feel alone. You may feel like this sets you apart. Like, say if you did get promoted, you're no longer working with the same people. You are now in an office all by yourself at the top floor. And so no one wants to talk to the boss. Who likes the boss? No one ever does, you know? And so this may be a very sad energy for you. You may feel like regretful in some way because of that. Like, gosh, now I'm not friends with everyone. But you're good, right? Now you're good. So there's something about that here. Now you could be dealing with a Cancer and Aquarius, not Aquarius. That could be simply because that came out, and it could be channeled. But you could be dealing with a Cancer and an Aries, a Leo. That's what's here that I'm seeing. We also have a lot of Earth energy, so the potential of any Earth sign, more than anything Capricorn, but we have Taurus and Virgo as well. Very, very nice. Libra, the important thing is that you have to be very, very stubborn about your happiness, like choosing to be optimistic no matter what. Choosing to see it for what it is. It's a blessing, although albeit in disguise, but it is a blessing nonetheless. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.